Watch what he does to Jair Alexander. Inside release, shake, bang, hit that right foot, and he is gone. Jair Alexander has no shot. He's on the outside. He gets a real soft corner. You tell me, gives him a little chatter comeback backwards with a helmet in his stomach. Gives CeeDee Lamb time to run under it. Lamb working the inside of the field. They're going to have to double. CeeDee Lamb, he runs this route as well as anyone. It's a little shake corner, sell the corner, then
inside. Watch CeeDee come in, bluff it to the inside, and then get back outside. Just a little slip.
Yeah, they were teammates when Cooper Rush came in. Now here's CeeDee Lamb, an excellent route on the outside. We thought we were going to see Michael Gallup.
By this offense, CeeDee Lamb, watch him give a little tap right here as he's coming across. Just a little hesitation right there to stutter. Gets Jalen Johnson to back off a little bit and get.
And a great throw. When you're talking about running the route from the 2-yard line there, I mean, that ball's
that he's going to pressure and then drop, and he just has to deal with one-on-one with Avery. That little stud on the blitz, and you're going to get a one-on-one matchup against a rookie corner. That is a dangerous thing to not bracket him.
Defensive coordinator, but at some point, how many times are you going to match up your nickel corner, Holmes? T.Y. Hilton, see CeeDee fixing his chain, making sure it's inside his shoulder pads. Doesn't matter.
Come on.
He takes on scramble drill. You're short, go deep. Nice job there. Fights off. He's getting his left arm grabbed. And Eric Armstead, Nick Bosa, they're both on the sideline. So what do? First play, you take a shot. Bobby McCain here in the slot. I'm not exactly sure why he doesn't just paste on.
There's not a whole lot here. CeeDee Lamb does a good job, tells him, I'm going deep. And Parker comes flying in.
Petrie arrived a little early. You're just going to see Lamb on that little return route.
I think it's the work that they put in together in the offseason, having a healthy offseason.
This is actually really nice coverage by Trey Herndon. CeeDee Lamb just sees the ball. It's a little underthrown. Well, I think this is just a busted coverage. You mentioned it. They have a new nickel in there. Sometimes the art of route running is just run where they're not. It's sometimes not real complicated. If you're open, stay open.
I almost feel that CeeDee Lamb has an option to take this whichever way he wants. Works back, and by coming back to the football there, it actually brought him just.
Them stick with this man coverage, and Darnay Holmes in the slot.
And Prescott with his 4th touchdown pass.
Well, few if any in the league get more production working out of the slot, and he just runs away from coverage. I mean, he just wins. You're going to see, again, Scott lines up outside of him.
And then you see CeeDee Lamb, who comes across all the way on the other side.
You'll see 41 trying to guard. I mean, look at how far away he is from CeeDee Lamb trying to catch up with no help on the other.
Good route here, outside leverage. He's just going to find space in the middle, and it goes 4 vertical. So they're all just adjusting. CeeDee Lamb down the middle. Once they see the defense get in the neutral zone and the ball is snapped.
Outside.
He comes across the field and tucks in his chain or whatever they was doing there. He comes over, and then this play right there, because if he had just tried to.
Seconds to go. Look at this.
I think that's a catch. What a throw. Good job by Lamb.
Great route. You're going to see Darnell Savage playing down in the slot. Just man coverage, run away, and that's a great ball. He's trying to go up and influence the pass protection, and now by the time he drops back, that's his.
They don't want anybody dictating coverage and taking him away. But this is the second time.
Physically is when he plays the safety spot, but guess who has to cover CeeDee Lamb? That's a safety, and he is out of position on the outside right there.
On key downs, 3rd down, 4th down, he's on the mark.
And there he is inside, running inside.
The linebacker 52 has to take CeeDee Lamb. CeeDee Lamb has a 3-way go.
He went into Moreau. Well, you see CeeDee Lamb, he's acting like he's blocking, and they're going to be running a swing, and then it opens it up for him to get in behind that. That's the wide receiver screenplay.
Down the field in the last 2 minutes, touchdown drive to win it.
I mean, this is a dime over all those guys right between all 4.
One of the more exciting players in the NFL if you can get him the ball in space. So any way you can get his hands on the ball.
2 high safeties, right? So he knows Dalton Schultz is going to take the front side safety. So now here's the zone he's got to throw. But with this double move by CeeDee Lamb, once Cooper Rush sees 31.